Hi, this is George from StreetCulture.US, and I'm standing here in the Volo Automotive Museum. Today is the 30th of November, and it is the 3-year anniversary of Paul Walker's death. Why is that important? Well, it's important, as I touched base earlier, because he had such an impact on the automotive community. So today I thought it would be very exciting, as well as in good taste, to do a nice special on him. I'm here because I checked out the website, and this place is just absolutely amazing. They have Paul Walker's car right here from the first movie, Fast and the Furious. Over across the way they have the one from where they were dropped out of the aircraft. It was his Subaru. So you can see here, it's so surreal to see, because being a previous Mitsubishi Eclipse Eagle Talon owner myself, you know, and I had the very same body kit from I think it was Bomex back in the day. But anyway, it's just unbelievable, and it brings back a lot of memories. You know, I'm 38 myself. I don't know if anybody knew how old I was, but when Fast and the Furious came out, I was in my early 20s, so it was such a big impact on me. I was a car guy from Detroit, mostly into American muscle cars, and Fast and the Furious and Paul Walker really introduced me into the import scene. And a lot of guys, you know, back when I was growing up, said that muscle cars were the only true fast cars, and they were the only ones that had real street cred. Well, I come to realize that the import tuner scene had a lot to offer as well. And it's not really about whether you have a Ford or a Chevrolet or a Chrysler, but it's also cars from all over the world. And I think a lot of people in America lose track of that. You know, yeah, we have the American muscle cars of the 60s and 70s, and we have some newer muscle cars, you know, with the Renaissance coming from the late 90s, early 2000s, but I think we forget a lot about the European and the Japanese impacts that are felt as well. So take a look at this, though. I mean, it's an excellent representation. I'm pretty sure it is the actual movie car. They have a really, really nice setup here, dedicated to the Fast and the Furious line, as well as Paul Walker, which is cool. Has a nice placard talking about the 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It said that there were 6 green Eclipses used for the making of the movie. Of course, you have a whole bunch of cars that you can get rid of. And then you have, of course, a hero car, which doesn't get touched at all. It's just for those look good scenes, which is, I think, what this one is here. Let's see, new paint jobs, what did they reuse? Okay, so 2 of the cars went on to be reused in the other movies, Too Fast, Too Furious. Let's see here, and Tokyo Drift. Okay. So some of the cars, like I said, were used for stunts. And then there was one car in particular that didn't even have an engine in it. And that was just like a camera car where they would tow the front end around and have, you know, the actors sit inside the car. And Paul Walker would actually sit at the wheel and do his parts for the movie, which is really cool. So there you go. Isn't that just amazing? And I look at the cool part is I look at this car and I look at the names from back in the like late 90s, early 2000s. You have NOS, Alpine for stereos, Sparco for seating and whatnot, Greddy exhaust systems, Road Boy, which I've never even heard of, Stillin, which is still a big name in the game, Robocar, I don't even remember that, which is just, it's phenomenal when I look at these stickers, Modern Image, which Signworks and whatnot, and then of course APR Performance, which they're still very much into it too. Has another decal here for Toyo tires. And Toyo's still kicking out some excellent products. It's just amazing. It takes me back, like it's like a time capsule, you know. I mean, look at back then, aluminum wings were the big thing. Now we've got carbon fiber, you know, and carbon fiber is just so much into the scene now that aluminum wings are very rare. So I'm gonna take you over here to the other side. It's like kitty corner to where I was just standing. And then after I'm done here, I'll probably do another little video for you and show you what else is. We got the Mystery Machine Scooby-Doo behind. It's just unbelievable, this place, and never even knew it existed. I actually saw a little bit on the museum on the news, and I got on their website to check it out. I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, check that out. And I saw they had a thing for Paul Walker set up, and here's another one. This one here is the STI from Furious 7 that they dropped out of the airplane. You can see they have a nice little set up here to show you. Let me zoom out there. Yeah. And each car is themed. They have a whole bunch of other cars from different movies and stuff here. But each car is themed in its own little area. And you get to take a good look at things. And here, this is just what I really thought was awesome. They have a whole bunch of pictures here of Paul Walker. And you can see that, you know, different photos from different movies as well as just him helping out. I think it was, what was his organization? Pretty sure it was Reach Out. Anyway, he was a big philanthropist and always had a big heart, and people remember him for that. Even to this day, you know, there's some more pictures of him right there. So, excellent person, excellent guy. Just, like I said, a big heart, and he's still sorely missed. Did so much for the automotive community as far as mainstreaming import tuners and other cars and opening up a world that didn't really exist prior to Fast and the Furious movies. Like I said, for America, it's all been muscle cars, and Fast and the Furious and Paul Walker definitely brought light to a lot of dark areas. Anyway, this is George from StreetCulture.US. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tour and the little parts on Paul Walker here. I hope you take a look at the other videos. I'm going to cut this video out, and I'll do another video about the cars, other cars that are in the museum. The cool part is a lot of these cars are also for sale, so something to keep in mind. But this is George from Street Culture. Thank you. I hope you tune in, and if you like us, definitely hit us up. Thanks.